in.
Mm,
Nom 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 nom.
that's tasty.
Uplink successful.
You'll have to bear with us a
Target
little
system
bit through
detected.
the latency
Take it.
while we select a
no.
weapon.
No, that's absolutely fine. Let me know if the latency. Could you let me know if the latency is high or pretty low?
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna take. So I get 3 rolls, yeah.
3
Mhm.
rerolls if you need it. Yes.
Reroll it.
Uplink successful.
It's gonna be all
Target
bolt
system
actions. I feel it.
detected. Take it.
Okay. So
Go on.
scout rerolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a good chunk behind, but that's like the normal
Uplink
delay that we
successful.
get. So
Target
Yeah,
system
sorry about
detected.
Yep.
Take it.
So
not
Emrad.
in your control. You are perfectly fine.
It will have to do. Really, it only takes 2. I've already loaded it. I can't re-roll it, I assume. So,
Wait,
you've got one reroll
you
left.
can. You got one more
Oh.
reroll left.
well, let's see.
3 rerolls for 4
Uplink
guns.
successful. Target system detected. Take it.
I shouldn't have done this.
What is this?
Hold on, we're just catching up on the stream.
Oh,
The over is Sacco.
Well, it's been
Okay.
cursed rolls all day, so let's see how we do.
If it makes you feel any better, my run started with the single action revolver, the PFR.
Oh, I had that on my last run. Actually, it was not pretty.
We'll just
Right,
make
so
sure
in
that
that
you
case-
get the best luck on your first buying station on the way.
Thank you.
So in that case, good luck. We'll see you on the other side.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Cheerio.
Do not freak out.
Cheerio.
We'll just have to mention that from the start. I don't think we will be able
Let's check the
to
shot.
prevent that.
Try to
So
get rid of
this,
this crap.
it's part of the stream. It's a viewer. It's you, chat. You're just sitting right there. Nah, let's not do it.
This is all just repeating itself.
So Obrasako, a bit of a rough start, but if we're taking a look at the first station here, I can't quite
Safety.
recognize if that's supposed to be a shotgun or
Well,
a
this
bolt
is
action
expected.
roll, but that looks like a bolt action roll.
No. That's a bad.
So if Rex is aware, that can at least be used for a optic. That is usually free if you're going to recycle it. after
Finally!
the old
Right.
civilizations
Okay.
are
There we
used.
go.
Another option would be to pick up saucy guns, which I'm not too sure if Rex is familiar with,
You good?
to make sure you got a semi-auto on your hands, at least for a very limited capacity.
This is going to be really tough.
So, Rex is on the ball. I find this very good.
Override token found.
That. We're rolling.
Take it over this.
We're rolling with an MRAT. That is an MRS, I think. An MRS optic, or is that a YOLO? That's a YOLO sight. Never mind.
Oh my god, it's a cursed sight.
Melee kills are just not favorable overall. I mean, there's no benefit to them in between the holds to begin with, druids. But I mean, if you're in a hold, most of the time it probably also doesn't occur to
AP,
people
I'll
to
take
really
that.
use melee because they're really focused on trying to have their gun ready for the encryptions. So I think it's just, I don't know, it seems very out of the way. Rex's audio is slightly overshadowing mine. That is going to be forwarded to Baldric. The commentators
Yeah,
are
you
low.
Just had an epiphany moment.
I am now talking about the Sako again. Obra Sako, not my favorite. If it was
Okay.
a stock, though, I would gladly take that.
Let's try.
Okay,
I like this
I was
Sacco.
apparently still muted. That doesn't help.
Oh, wonderful.
Welcome, hello everyone.
We have Baldric here with us. Yeah.
Actually audible now.
Welcome, Baldric. Fresh to have. It's very fresh to have you here right now. Thank you for just tuning in. We're about to go into the second hold. You did not, the first hold, I mean. You did not miss too much yet. Sausage guns have been picked up and MRAD has been rolled. And it turns out that both of these
Oh
are
my
Sako
good
magazines
sweet
instead of an
Lord.
MRAT magazine. So,
Did that MRAD magazine have
Okay,
any
I'm
rounds
pretty
left
sure
in
everyone
it?
was ahead of me on that
I
one.
am not sure, but I don't think Rex is too aware as to how the spawn locking mechanism could help with just
Okay,
filling
this
it
is
back
really
up.
eating into my time. Oh my goodness.
Well,
So things are
His-
shaping up to be a bit interesting at the start. I'm sorry to cut you off here. I'm just going to finish this thought real quick.
Please don't
We got an MRAD after rolling a Obra Sako, and it comes with an optic usually, as we know, but it came with the YOLO sight, and now the
let's
mag
figure that
has
out
been
now.
forgotten. I'm very curious to see how the first hold will go. I mean, if we're gonna just to wrap things up a bit here, be honest, this MRAD makes an excellent club. He will be able to bash the heck out of these things.
it's also fantastic at going through, for example, Sussex heads with the bullets.
Yeah, without even rolling any bullet type, really. That size alone is going to make
Interfacing
up
with
for a lot of
system
damage.
node. Hold this position.
So
Right.
we're
So
Analyzing
I've
system.
actually been with Rex in double kill. Double kill.
double kill, multi-kill.
Godlike.
That YOLO sight ain't too
What's going on over
godlike,
here?
really.
It's yeah, being off center it just makes it a little bit awkward.
Static encryption detected.
I will commend he's
Neutralized.
manually bolting though, and he is
Yes.
using it as a club.
Really?
But what?
What's that?
That
You need to
bash
hit it
didn't
harder.
do anything.
Now I've actually been with Rex in a training room before now, and I did
Come on, you guys.
teach him how to quick bolt.
Encryption
Good clear. Okay, that was a bit clinch, but
Hold successful.
Yes,
ooh,
Data extracted.
that was
Query
rather
override
clench. Yes,
tokens found.
but his
Advance
thrower,
the
he
next
doesn't like
system
bolt
node
actions.
and take
Look at
it.
the heart.
I was
I
going to say
completely
I
understand
never
that.
play with
was going to say I was teaching him how to
ever.
do a quick bolt, but he seems to either forgotten or just prefers to not use it. He did find it a bit
My
hard
man.
to trigger it.
As somebody who is very keen on manually bolting myself, I approve of his dedication to keeping it real. Not to mention that we're looking at a possible machine pistol roll, a bit of a double-edged sword. Either we are going to get a full auto mod, or a possible Glock 18 with a firing selector. Nonetheless, I don't think it's a favorable roll because you can get an SMG with a higher capacity and much more potential with the same amount of points. Of course, that comes down to what the second buying station and a successful climb of the ladder could offer.
Yes, he's
Okay.
said before he's not so great at
Go round.
doing the ladder pop. He's been watching people in the tournament on stream do ladder pops and failing to replicate it.
I am with Rex right here. I can't do it most of the time. I usually just make really weird noises climbing as fast as I
Anyone's
can.
curious.
Because,
No
well,
one
you
told
gotta
me
be a
what I'm
monkey
supposed to be
sometimes.
doing
It's
here
all in the
exactly.
wrist.
Check this out.
On my way.
If you haven't, play Climby. It's a fantastic game, and
I have
it's basically the same mechanics. Okay.
So I
that's
see a
actually
light
shotgun.
of salvation right
Override
here. Shotgun. Maybe we can get away from this accursed bolt action madness. That is not a selling station. Do not get your hopes up there yet. And
Nice
it is an
shotgun, though.
M870 with number 4 buckshot, my favorite buckshot right here. That's going to serve really nicely for the hardens. That's going to serve really nicely for the swarms. And later on, if he decides to keep it for you, I doubt. He did not
didn't
spawn lock those shells,
spawn
though.
lock the shells.
Look
Please
down.
notice.
Notice it.
Please notice.
Notice it.
Please notice.
Notice it. Notice it. Friend, there is a missing piece here. No. No. Walk back, please. Sir? Sir. Hello?
Hopefully, he reloads before he tries to start the hold.
Your number 4 is waiting at the pickup station. Please pick up your children.
Oh,
Please pick up your children.
we are having a little bit of lag here. Come
Uh-oh.
on, safety. There we go.
And if he is going to be emptying that tube before he makes it into the hold, please, for the love of God, empty your tube before you get to the hold. Please pick up your
Yes!
children.
He's tried to reload. He's remembered.
That's very, very brutal.
Please. That's not the place to. That's not. No. Friend, Okay, there you go. Okay, never mind. Oh, oh, oh.
That's one way of duplicating it.
This looks like a limited ammo run for a second with that standing. Oh,
There we go.
okay.
There
we
we
have
go.
managed. The children have been recovered from the pickup station. Their
Oh,
parent
yes.
has been found.
Wonder what
TiVo in the chat said, "I've no idea what's happening, but the commentary is amusing."
We have just witnessed a loss of shells, which have finally been retrieved to prevent a possible fiasco called the running dry at home.
On the plus
As we all
side,
know, you need to stay hydrated and lubricated with those guns.
Interfacing with system node.
plus side, he might remember that
Hold
now,
this position.
having forgotten magazines and then forgotten shells.
Analyzing system.
If he's like me, he will not learn. But I really hope nobody is like me in that case.
Right, so hold number 2.
What?
This will be hardened encryptions coming up first. It looks like he has. Is there only 3? Well, am I missing one?
Wonder what that is.
There's one to his left.
No,
He's
he
got
has 4.
He's got 4.
Yeah. With the number 4 buckshot, he has an excellent setup with that range because the small
on over
pellets
here?
spread out nicely on the distance. Just taking a moment here. 1,
Just
2,
straight through those hardens, just
3.
into all the gaps.
Neutralized.
That was actually very clean.
It was a nice, clean.
Advancing to next system
Clear.
layer.
I am digging it.
Slow
He...
is smooth, and
Analyzing
smooth is
system.
fast.
Okay, Leo Wiggins from Receiver 2. I appreciate that reference. Shoutouts to Leo. Leo's a good friend of mine.
I made that mistake again.
So we're going to have 3 sauces popping over here, as you can see. The number 4 buckshot might fall off a little bit in terms of damage here, but you can see there is a swarm lingering
Reload.
about to
Reload.
pop up
Reload.
at the very end on the
Duck
room
down.
here, meaning that while Baldric is kind of losing his marbles, that we're going to be having excellent coverage for the number 4 once it gets to do its magic, and as we can see, not doing the magic as advertised, but trying the best.
Yeah. Those
Now-
first couple of shots were a little bit low. Did get the one hit on the 3rd swarm though.
The last one is getting the benefit here
Data
of that
extracted.
one-hit wonder.
4 override
I think Rex
tokens
would also
found.
benefit from some extra verticality. in
Advance to
terms
next
of,
system node
you
and
know,
take it.
moving that body lower to use the cover that's half size.
Yes.
That would be good.
I was saying he should duck before because he was getting shot at. So he's lost some health,
Mhm.
but he's got the chance to get it back. There are 3 supply points this time round. There should be plenty of health in there, and also the random patrol drops.
So Rex might need a game plan starting from here. Because we can't just, as we all know, sustaining onto sausage guns alone as the only semi-auto is a strategy, but it's not going
Override
to
token
it's not going to
found.
be sustainable down the road. But we got that 6-point AR, which I personally would pick instantly over anything else in any other place
Check this out.
Yeah,
because of that potential 30-rounder
and he's
coming
got
out.
he's got the YOLO sight,
I'll be coming back.
Yeah,
so he's got a sight for it. It's not the best sight.
a lot of people don't realize that the O at the end is actually the thing to look at. We already had a runner being confused about how that sight works.
It's just a
So-
little unbalanced, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's very distracting to have, the font just linger next to it. Nonetheless,
I'm
I
really
mean,
glad
if
they
you
let
get
some
a
of us wear
right
hats.
AR, you also will get another optic, so you might be able to graduate away from that.
Me too.
It's always an option. He can sell his Obras, he can sell his bolt action here. That's an extra couple of points.
I am sure he
Override
is going
token
to do
found.
that, and I don't even think he's going to take off the YOLO sight either. Just smiling at its disappearance the moment the chance is given. Probably waiting until rolling a different gun has happened, though.
Just holding
Sensible
on to it
choice.
for now. Let's see what's going to be
Oh!
Finally.
behind door number 3.
Why the long
It's all about the wrist, as you said. That was a nice swing up there.
I love how he didn't see that Sosig and then the Sosig missed him. I think the Sosig missed him.
over there?
That Sosig didn't.
What's that?
His health is halving again. Oh,
Over there.
Oh,
oh, no.
move!
Oh, god damn!
Run!
Please, for the love of God, run!
Not worth it.
Run! It's not your time yet. You have potential, my friend. You have picked up your children. Do not drop them.
Oh.
Hold on to your children. Flee. Flee and protect them.
Okay, he's hurting, but he probably shouldn't eat the sausage for health just yet.
Oh, you
sausage.
called it. Why
Oh.
have you cast the jinx on him
We've got
as
a bit
he's
of
frozen in
stream
place?
lag. Is he coming back?
He will be coming back just fine, I'm pretty sure.
He's back.
There you go.
Fantastic. He could probably have held on to that a bit longer. Maybe hunted down a patrol or two.
You know, I'm attached. I'm sure he got what it takes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. He's proven on the second hold. Ooh, that is a
Yes!
lovely
Okay.
Bren.
the
Is
big
that
boy.
Bren? It looks like a Bren.
That's the Bren. It's got a red dot that isn't a yellow sight, and it's got 30 round magazines.
That is a wonderful roll. See, just gotta sit down and
And
believe.
that is armor piercing.
Armor
that's-
piercing, number 4 buckshot, a Bren.
That's not the magazine you're looking for. There we go.
You know, he is. At least he's very careful and considerate of his environment after forgetting his buckshot children earlier. So we can safely say that is a parent that learns from its mistakes. I
Now, is he
smile
just
upon
going
you.
to leave the bolty on the floor? Or is he going to go sell it? Come on, go sell it.
Oh,
Opting for a forward position of the red dot.
We've spawn locked everything. This
right
time,
between
so
the grip and the
let's
mag.
see how it's-
My favorite position, personally, for placing any optic on a gun.
And
Yeah,
gives some
well,
sensible choice.
wasting the point the bolt action would have given him.
You know, during practice, I was thinking about just that. You know, there's so many things in terms of muscle memory and, you know, things we
Take for
we've
granted,
learned and adopted that we just subconsciously do as he's running away from the action. Which was
Interfacing with system
a lot of sensible
node.
choices, a lot of clean
Hold
thought.
this position.
But yeah, like we think about
Analyzing
positioning, the gun
check
safety,
this out.
magazine size, the purchase, selling things, how many bullets potentially are left in the magazine, what
drop
power
cell,
up the
excellent.
pop when, and all of this is not something that we necessarily think about actively too. These are just things we adopt and just go like, there's so many things happening in people's brains when they play this game enough. It's
Exactly.
insane.
It's things that
Detected.
the armor piercing dealt with that shield associate so well.
Not to mention these encryptions too, one after another, just going
one
down
more.
just nicely.
Encryption neutralized.
Yeah, just one shot into each. Just it was clean.
Advancing
It was
to next
smooth.
system layer.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Analyzing system.
And that's important. He didn't panic.
Yeah, keeping your cool, especially after earlier where it looked like things were about to get really nasty, is very good. It's quite a feat too. If you were able to just come back from that, yeah.
It's panicking is because
But that's the tournament pressure too. There's a lot of people,
is.
while really accustomed, and you can see the trembling in the hands, right? That is usually the kicker too.
there's some trembling there, but I'm thinking there might be some minor tracking issues going on as well. Swarms are up.
Okay. Sticking to the single fire, one down, second one down, and the third one is just to follow after. Very nice. Good bullet management here. Not
Again,
even
it's
having
a
to
smooth
run
clear.
dry. Yeah. Not even having to run
Analyzing
dry
system.
once and reloading in between. Just
Let's
all
check
in one go.
That is the advantage of keeping sticking to semi-auto.
Yeah. Keep in mind, the Bren does not come with an upgradable magazine, so sticking to that single fire and adopting that stance is very important down the line if you want to keep this assault rifle.
Corgi Boom is saying he needs to clean the sensors on his headset. He's twitching around like that. It could just be ambient light levels. Could be the sun coming through a window.
Yeah. I mean, with how it looks, it's not necessarily. I don't think it's necessarily the headset. Actually, it is the headset when it
jitter
is with
is.
the Quest.
Let's check
I
this
don't
out.
know which HMD is being used here.
He is playing on a quest.
So do I have to
Okay,
hunt
so
you
it
now?
might be the inside-out tracking that could also cause issues here. So with this hold in particular, that's the first time 3 pushes are introduced from 3
Encryption
different
detected.
angles.
Oh, bad
The
ricochet there.
cursives are up. And
One down.
while this hallway itself is not necessarily too bad about it because it's not too open of a room, this hallway, and especially in one hit, has often cost people their rounds simply because of the amount of
That's much
openings
better.
and the
5
chance of
override
Sausage taking
tokens
detours just to pop
Just so
up
I'm
from an
clear,
unexpected
Advance the
position
next
instead.
system node and take it.
I'm not completely
So
incompetent when it comes to reloading this.
it's
I'm
been
using
a
half
interesting
of a
hold,
gun stock
especially
right
after
here,
that excellent
so I have
recovery
to
from taking the
fiddle
amount of
around
damage.
it. I can
Probably the
control a
cleanest
lot
hold
of
yet.
thinking.
I still like to think that
That's
the
the target.
trembling is
Okay, here we
not
go.
just the tracking issue still. I think nerves are playing a bit of a role, considering the situation and all the stuff that has happened. That's not too surprising though.
Anyone can suffer from just feeling the stress of a tournament run,
Oh, for
especially when
sure.
it's their first. I think Rex is handling it quite nicely. He's not panicking on the nodes, which is one of the biggest things we see. People touch firing.
Yeah, I mean, I know for myself, if things feel like are getting out of hand, I start pressing the trigger and squeezing it faster and faster, with just the opposite of what I should be doing, and then the bullets just start spreading further and further. And,
Yeah, that's exactly
disappointment
what I
then is
was
immeasurable.
bringing up. It's just keeping yourself calm, collected. Think about just getting the next shot on target in a smooth way.
So remember,
And-
friends, if you pull that trigger too fast and you squeeze it too often, your disappointment will be immeasurable and your day will be ruined.
I mean, accuracy by volume of fire is a thing, but so is accuracy by aiming.
It depends on your playstyle, really, too. I mean, some people are so fast with their reloads, it doesn't matter if they put 10 rounds down range in a matter of a split second. But then there's also people that, well, they don't have as easy of a time reloading, so bullet management is the key.
As long as those 10 rounds actually do hit.
Yes.
Right, so the 6 are down. And
Pretty sure that he will not roll another assault rifle because, I mean, there's 30 rounds.
he might check what ammunition he has.
AP is being held right now,
Oh,
and
jacket.
FMJ is being just tossed in from the machine.
He's thinking about
Keep-
the shotgun. Is he going to roll?
I know this could
I mean,
serve me
I
well.
would stick with the number 4 with this current setup.
Yes. Yes,
The Bren's got the armor piercing. Number 4 will take out the nose.
exactly. The utility is vital, and there's an
Infinite
infinite ammo
ammo.
sausage, which
Lovely.
now, hear me out on this. A lot of people would be like, I got a Bren, I can put on
just
full
gonna go
auto
for it.
and get infinite ammo, right? I personally would do the total opposite. Ignore the Bren, use the infinite ammo on the last hold with the shotgun. Red Room is massive. If I have a lot of number 4 buckshot that I can put down range without having to reload, knowing that there's 5 swarms, that is bliss. That is absolute bliss because I will be able to just spray towards the general direction and have it land eventually.
Analyzing system.
Honestly, I am right
No.
with you there. Although I would be looking for a semi-auto or a magazine-fed shotgun.
Well, that is
Just-
5 points to put down the board.
This is expected.
It is. However, it means I don't have to
Yeah,
pump
do
it.
it old school.
Oh, he's very keen on getting up there.
Huh?
Very
Is this a
scary
top
just
then?
watching him
Is it
go
top?
up as the.
Encryptions are up. 2 on the right, 1 on the left.
It's over there.
Good
Now
precise
here
shooting.
is where a good crouch would do him some good, because there are enemies shooting at him, and that is putting pressure on him.
That
And
was
there
his
is
30.
trembling.
So it's goes right.
Play.
Encryption.
But it doesn't matter. He took a couple of hits. He's alive.
Advancing
There is
to
such
next
interesting
system.
set of priorities going on here. That Sausage is coming up saying hello, and he's just like,
Analyzing system.
man, I don't want to hear from you. There is an encryption in front of me. As he's blinking at his head, just taking point after point from his health.
Like
It's kind of astounding, really.
Yeah, like you were saying before, with regards things we think about and just would rather do without thinking. I think you or I would probably have shot the Sosik that's right next to him. But we do give the general advice of
Ooh, that's
when
a
the
doozy.
encryptions are up, take them down quick, because that's how you score.
Well,
Huh?
there is a very simple measurement that you need to take where safety in combination with, you know, points needs to be prioritized. Your safety ensures more points. So even if I lose some time shooting an enemy, that points by surviving. You know?
Neutralizing.
Yes.
Are up yet again. This is where I would probably
You actually
crouch.
asked me this morning if you lose points for getting shot.
Encryption neutralized.
My response was no. But if you get shot too much, you
Advancing
lose the
to
ability to
next
gain
system
points.
layer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I gotta give it to him though.
Analyzing
That
system.
stealth encryption really didn't feel like it took too much time either.
No,
Once
it's-
he's got his
went
eyes
straight
set on
through.
the prize, he just goes.
It's really nice to see somebody who isn't rushing, but is still clearing them nice and consistently.
There is
So
another
he still has the
contestant.
speed.
Sorry for just interjecting you earlier today, but there is another contestant that that I've moderated but not commentated on, which is Fox 4, which also is on a very calm and comfy pace in terms of movement and positioning. But those shots connect so well, even on range. They had a 195 run without multiplier, making them
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the best people out there.
Agile.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have entered
75
the
health.
one-hit phase. The crouch finally has happened. Realization is settling in. Either I crouch or I might die. Will the encryption pop up to be too much of a hassle?
Last
Or
one.
will he make it? There
Ooh,
we
he's
go.
Through the hold.
With the one-hit phase initiated, though, he's not out of the water yet. The water's still very dangerous. A single bullet from somebody that he's not suspecting, and it's over.
Advance to next system node and take it.
I need
Careful
health. Absolutely
treading.
immediately.
Some of that health. And hold the it's downstairs.
Move
Supply room.
slowly, friend. Slice the pie as you go.
Check your corners.
Don't try to just rush headlong. And always remember, if you're down here, a patrol will spawn from the room you just went down from. Go slow, take your time, take your time. Don't spam fire. Oh god. Ooh.
Okay. So six not
Ooh.
dead. So six not dead.
Friend, you
I'm
gotta
so
run
glad.
it.
I'm so glad they run away more than they used to.
Override token. found.
Yeah, remember
Otherwise-
when they got up and the first thing they do is shoot you while still getting up?
Well,
Oh,
oh dear.
what is happening? How did he do that?
Tracking issues. So I just hear a sosing again.
Oh, that was terrible.
Man, that Magwell is not cooperating at all.
Oh no, I think that was Rex going, huh? And sounding
Oh.
exactly like the sosing
Oh.
line.
I need
Oh.
health at the same time.
Oh, that was a sosing.
Investigate.
There are some forces that are beyond our control and Rex's control right now, it seems. Everything is just kind of coming
Check
apart.
this out. What on earth?
Right,
That
please.
tracking or the shivers are just so all over the place.
Attracting more attention than I want.
Yeah, and this tracking is quite painful.
That Magwell, too. That's just bullying at this point. There's no reason to change that ammo quite yet.
Yeah, he's got AP. The AP will take him all the way through if he needs it.
Yep. So, like I said, that infinite ammo Sosik, maybe he'll use the shotgun. On the other hand, I also would think, with how things are going, I would try to bank on re-rolling for a protective Sosik.
What's
Or
that?
health.
Maybe a shield door. Well, health. But we can also just
There's a random.
hope on some help from
Grenade
that.
launcher, grenade launcher, grenade launcher, grenade launcher.
Gambling is there and is
Check
maybe
this
a little
out.
bit encouraged, but with the
He's
amount of points
considering the
available.
grenade launchers. Oh, that moment when your heart is in your chest.
What's over there? Mine?
So, I mean, we got both buying stations. One of them is a grenade launcher with more boom boom, and the other one is a grenade launcher with little boom boom. I don't think re-rolling is going to occur, even though I will not be able to find out until we have caught up on the feed. There is something happening.
Options are limited.
Yes, so six are happening.
How is it always that when the screen freezes, trouble just seems to lie ahead?
No,
Uh,
no, don't
Do
waste
not
it.
feed the gun the wiener. Meat does not belong in the mackerel. That is true.
At this point, discretion may be the better form of valor, but
This
no,
is
he's
wasting a
still
lot of time.
and his health there. It's fine. He
Paid
has
off.
time. He's worried about wasting time. It's fine. The Time doesn't count right now. Oh, laser.
So we got a lot of health here. That will top him off. He will be able to keep his children safe yet for another day and another hold. He could sell guns, but there's no reason to. He's going for a battle rifle, which is a wonderful scar with that nice big-ass mag. But you need to insert the mag. Run! Pull the gun! And run! Don't run into the hole!
No!
The one thing you should be holding is a loaded weaponry, be ready to fire, and not the empty weapon if you're going to engage. Keep yourself focused, my friend. You got this. Reload.
Took surprisingly a few shots there.
Reload, and don't insert it at a 45-degree angle. That is not going to help. It's not a sandwich you're trying to top off. Just straight, perpendicular force. There you go.
I never thought the battery would be getting a magazine in.
So, where did that scar go? There it is.
It's a plan of action. The shotgun's there, mate. Okay, plan of action. Get the scar. Put laser on scar, I presume?
Maybe that or the sight. Depends on what... I mean, it depends on how comfortable with the tracking you would be on point firing, really. If your tracking is going to mess up like that and you're going to try to focus too much on the laser, I think that might be more of a detriment than a help.
Okay, the plan here is...
I think a sight might be the more comfortable option if you're going to be starting to tremble and twitch all over the place. Just fold down the irons, though. I don't think they're going to be there.
They're not my favourite irons.
They're definitely better than most of the cold platform irons, if we're going to be honest. But they're still not that great.
Oh, it's the wrong one.
Yeah, I think he still needs to spawn log that magazine. So, yeah, he hasn't got another magazine.
Oh, he's once again at the risk of like dropping a lot of children dead here.
He's just dropped the shotgun. Just dropped the
Ammunition
shotgun on the
children,
floor.
by the way. If anybody watches this, we're not talking about actual children. Disclaimer: these are bullets, not kids. Okay.
Okay.
Get the
That's
magazine.
this one.
No, he's walked away from the magazines again.
And he is distancing from the magazine.
Bingo.
Okay, he's going for sausage. Is that health? It's health. Okay.
Rex to aisle 3, please. Rex to aisle 3. We have children for pickup.
Go pick up the shotgun. Sell the shotgun. You can buy another sausage.
There is a slinged weapon that is the Bren. You can pull free from it as much as you want. It will not come off.
Okay, so he's put the sight on the... Does he know he can fold down the sights? Yes,
Yes, he does. Or
good.
does. There we go. Oh, he's
Just-
trying. Just.
Should we go?
Put these down.
There we go.
There you go.
What was that?
Says do
Okay.
again.
What?
Oh, this is not the right phase to be...
We are part
Right,
of
we're
a
gonna do it.
journey
We've got no
every
choice.
step of the
I'm
way
sure we're running
tonight
out of
here.
time.
We are
And
indeed.
God knows.
This is not the right phase to be fumbling
running out
around,
of
though.
life.
There are a lot of patrols out.
You know, just going out for a comfy stroll. Maybe I can get some extra health on the way here. But I
Please
don't
go
think he
pick
needs
up the
to heal.
magazine.
Although
No,
I
he's
did
got
just
health.
have a thought.
Yeah.
It's almost full. What he needs to do is he needs to pick up the magazine and spawn lock it.
Somewhere just...
And he needs to
Why
go
is
check
there just a
ammunition.
shotgun laying on the floor? I just realized he walked past a shotgun just disregarded.
He dropped it just now.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
It's incendiary. Okay, good.
I would definitely keep that. Wait,
Fill it
that's
with
not that.
Fill it with incense. Did he fill it with incense? No, fill it with incense. Come on.
Really different.
But that no, they're not.
It's different
they're not
caliber.
the-
Oh no, they don't transfer.
Just fill it with incense. Incense is fine.
Please press the refresh button on the big magazine. I just want to see the good bullets in the magazine. Please, I beg you. You have the tools. I love you. You
It
need
is-
to do
okay.
this.
Okay, it is spawn locked. I think he might possibly have put the incense in. I'm
well.
not 100% sure.
Did he leave the bread magazine
We
behind?
hit level 3 armor, but...
Oh no, he didn't.
No,
Oh.
that's spawn locked. That's fine.
Oh,
Sell the
I
shotgun.
just want the best for Rex. I'm begging. I want the
Oh, no.
best for this.
So six. Always check your corners. Always check your corners. That's not inset, is it?
It is in. I think it is.
Oh,
That was a grenade.
I saw something.
Interfacing with system node.
No, that's not inset. I'm pretty certain.
Analyzing
But
system.
weren't your sausage on
On the
fire?
wrong side.
I didn't see
I.
it. Okay,
No,
it's
they're
inset.
fire. Oh.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good.
Ah.
It's got the good
I am
arrow.
so happy.
That was a nice shot, considering the twitching. Okay. So the shotgun's gone. It's in hold 5.
Corgi has a point. He loaded a single bullet into the magazine at the very top. The first bullet of the magazine is incendiary.
Oh yes, he did, didn't he? That's exactly what
Ah.
happened. See,
Well, I
didn't-
mean, the bullet marks the start, so
he's got
he's
armor
not
piercing in
going
the
to
Bren,
move
so he needs
closer.
to switch.
he is going to move closer.
Okay,
Good
right.
choice.
Okay.
There's one stealth
above
on
him.
the way. You're
There you go.
almost past it. There you
And
go.
2 here. Come on.
The
There we
hold
go.
is not clear
He
yet.
missed one.
He
Ah,
is quick
okay.
to localize it.
I mean,
One down, 2 to
he's
go.
not bad at getting the shots off.
Advancing to
When
next
he's not
system
flanking.
layer.
The encryptions are being taken out.
Analyzing
The
system.
encryptions are just going. It's just the awareness of the situation that seems to be a bit of a detriment on the entire bigger picture here.
And I think it's just
So
more practice needed.
if we take a increased foundational understanding with the current aim, we can get a 192 to 193
That's a grenade.
pretty easily.
That's a grenade.
Don't just no.
No.
Oh, ah!
Did he mean to do the other one? He wasn't that low in health. Unless I missed something.
Agile encryption detected.
Agile's around.
Neutralize it.
Well, here goes the infinite ammo point. How will he handle
Gotta
it?
hold out till they're slower.
Wait, he just said he wants to wait till they're slower, but he's going for it. That's not
Some
coming
two
down.
pops. He will have to move out of his comfort zone here. I would pop infinite ammo sausage to fight my way through those distant targets.
Yeah, don't just stand still.
And
Need
keep
cover.
moving it to
There's the
there is the
Okay, just
pop.
go.
Very good
Go, go,
choice.
go, go.
Just go.
What?
Go. Fire your way. Go. The tracking. Why is he reloading one infinite? Oh,
I think he was
I
empty.
think this might
He
be
was
it.
empty.
Ah.
He empty.
Oh God. Oh please.
Come on, come
Oh.
on, come on.
Oh.
Oh, lag.
Not the freeze! Don't freeze now! Why is the thing
Not right
freezing?
now.
Don't do
Not
this
right
to
now.
Me. Don't do this to me, please!
It's going to
Please,
come
I
back
want
and
to see.
we're going to be staring at a
Ah.
blue screen, or it's still going to be
Oh,
going.
no.
It's still
Oh,
going.
he's a. Oh, go, 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 go!
He got it. He got it. He
You
got it.
This, you got this. You got this. You got this.
Oh, okay. Last encryption. I think it's in the middle of the room. I think I caught a glimpse of it. There it is.
Proud of you, Brett. I'm so proud.
Come on,
so
switch to
proud.
Bren. Switch to the Bren. Switch to the Bren. It's got armor piercing.
I know you like your scar. I know you like your big bullets, but the caliber doesn't matter. Get the Bren out. Pierce their face shields. Find victory. Or let it find you.
It's-
Just bring this home.
It's one shot per Cersei with the Bren. Just straight through the face shield. Come on. Come on. Buddy, I've got a question for you.
Oh, what's up, Baldrick?
What?
This run now, or match turns previous runs in tournaments.
Oh, tough. Oh, don't put me on the spot. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, that
Ah.
was so close. He was almost at the point where that would
Damn.
pop. Oh wow. That is really unfortunate. Okay, let's bring him back in.
My heart is heavy. My soul is sore.
Oh,
Mine
Rex.
too. It was such a bad start, and I thought I pulled it back there.
You almost did. You do know you could
I
have bought another
know.
sausage.
Oh, I tried to, but it wouldn't. It didn't let me.
No, because
At least I thought I did.
the prices go up by 1 each time. You had 3 points. However, you also dropped a shotgun on the floor and didn't sell it for a token.
You also
Oh.
left an MRAT behind at some point and didn't sell it for a token.
Utter fail. Utter fail.
I
Oh
think
well, I'm a
are
novice, so
fine.
I think the pressure was getting to you. You also didn't put the incendiary rounds in the Scar mag.
I
yeah.
will confess, if you are going to look back at this, I begged you on almost my knees to load the magazine with incendiary in a very, very agitated fashion. Because
Oh really?
I know you had the right idea, but there was a major mistake at the end where you loaded the first bullet was incendiary and the rest was FMJ instead of just pressing the mag fill button on the scar,
Yeah,
which is
I
why
see.
the first sausage you shot was in flames, but the rest just wouldn't light on fire. So
Well, I suppose this is how we learn.
I will just tell you in advance, if you hear me agitated, it is not against you. I wished you the best. This was all with the best and most friendly intent possible because I just
Of
wanted
course,
you to succeed. You came so far and
I
I
did. I did.
wanted you
Okay,
to
we
finish
did all right.
so bad.
Hey, that makes two of us. But this was I very rarely have even made it past the fifth hold. So I'm happy enough, even though that was a disastrous time for the most part.
You are so good with the encryptions though. Whenever they were up, you were just going for the
Mm,
prize and just trying to keep your cool. The
Yeah,
shots
appreciate
landed
that.
a lot of times. It's like, yeah, when they're up and you got your focus on it, you got it going. You just you seem to get hyper focused, which is a bit of the detriment that we probably saw you
Yeah,
fold
absolutely.
there.
I think a bit more practice is needed. I think to keep that sort of proper focus where I'm on target, quick snaps, and I don't kind of fade away from that into
Mm.
lazier shooting, and then come back with that. So I think more time is needed for practice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
I
are
think
there are a number
oh
of
sorry.
things that will come to you with more practice, and that's
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
from ammo management, just not
Mm.
forgetting about what's where and selling things or what you need to buy.
As
Yeah.
I as
Becomes
I
second
have
nature.
said to Baldric, there's so many things that go through people's heads if they get into the things of taken hold and the nitty gritty of it, where it becomes muscle memory, like positioning. You know when the encryptions come up because they always come up after a
Mm.
certain time. Eventually, your brain is like, okay, I saw 3 patrols come out from these encryptions are about to pop. You subconsciously start aiming towards where the encryptions are, snap onto the
Yeah.
enemies, know when to pop, think, oh, my magazine's almost empty, reload on your own. All of these things are just an automated process that after a while you don't consciously think about anymore and they just happen. And that's the magic of like just getting so good at taking hold and just keeping at it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, before, even say a week ago, I didn't really know. I didn't have set out positions to stand in at the holds.
Mm.
Like hold three, standing in the center there is better because you can see every angle and hear them coming, and then approach them. Or number four, hold four, I think it is, where you're on top of the middle tower. For me, that's handy. You can see everything. But I never knew where to go even a week ago. So I agree. I think just time, you kind of get that unconscious sort of thing where you're like, I need to be
Well,
here, I need to do this.
we all have to remember take and hold combines a lot of things at once that not many games do when you get into VR. You literally have to move, you have to manage your weapon, you have to aim and stuff all at the same time. And
Yeah.
that is a big thing when I start playing VR. A lot of games put you into stationary position and things come at you and stuff. But this game doesn't do that. You have to do everything yourself if you want to get into things from moving to finding the target, holding, swapping cover, and all that. And it can be really hard to pick up for some because it's just so much at once. And yeah, just
Oh yeah, I completely agree. I think it takes a long time to kind of get into it. I mean, I've only really started to really push practicing taking holds properly, in the last week or so. And yeah, it's a lot to learn, I think, at one time, especially if you're new to VR as well. I think this game can be very overwhelming quite quickly.
mm,
And I have to admit, I'm more used to limited runs as well, is what I was doing because I thought it was more sort of, well, not more of a challenge. This is way more of a challenge, but I like the slower pace of limited ammo. So there were so many Sosigs in
mm,
spawn log. There's so many. Oh my goodness.
for sure.
Okay, well, we've got some comments and some questions. Um,
Oh, do go on.
everyone in the chat was absolutely ecstatic once you cleared the agiles. We actually missed the last two because we had a bit of lag on the stream.
Oh
So,
no!
so the image froze. We were sat there going, "Is he
Oh.
alive? Are we going to come back to a blue score screen in front of us, or is he going to
Yeah,
be
I
in the
was
hold
absolutely
still?"
losing it. I was going crazy. Like the moment it froze, I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't freeze
Oh
now.
my
Like, don't
goodness!
do that.
And
What a
so
time for it!
Yeah.
exactly. And then when it came back, it was like, yes. Corgi Boomer said, "This is the most tense run I've ever seen."
Oh, that's good. I'm glad it was good watching. I have to say.
There were so many things happening that sent my heart flying. I think I had bigger cardio with my heart beating the speed it did than just being on a treadmill for an hour.
That makes two of us, man. At the end of hold 4, when I had about 100 points left, my heart was absolutely racing. It was racing.
You crouched down. You actually had your instincts take
Oh
over
yeah,
and lowered your verticality, which you could have
yeah,
done a bit earlier to just focus the encryptions. And
yeah. I do agree with that. I should have done it quite a fair
yeah,
bit earlier.
Okay, we've got another comment. Rex is such a good sport from TiVo. Druids Union, or Druids Union rather.
Oh,
You are really good, man. You just have to get used to the game a bit more. Your main issues were just fumbles. That more familiarity with the game could help.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You're absolutely right. I appreciate that support too.
Got a question. Would you like to take this opportunity to throw any of the people who trained you under the bus?
I only had one trainer who I will remain nameless for now, because I didn't get to train with them very much. But everything you saw that went well, I definitely learned from them straight away.
Okay, Armadillo has asked, why hot dogs?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. In what sense do you mean why hot dogs? Do they
no,
mean?
not why. Well,
Why hot
don't
dogs?
don't question it. Don't question it too much. Just
Don't question it. Why
why
hot dogs?
why hot dogs? Just what's your answer? Don't think too much
Why
about
not?
what. Okay, there
Why,
you go.
why not? Everyone loves hot dogs. Why not?
Okay, there's a follow-up question. Why horseshoes?
Is there another follow up after this?
No.
Nope.
There's
Oh,
no question about
okay.
hand grenades. I think hand
That's
grenades
that's
are just
strange.
um, a
Hand grenade.
constant in
Everyone
this
likes a hand
universe.
grenade.
Everyone likes hand grenades.
Oh, why horseshoes? Comfortable. Love them. Wear them every day.
Great. Good
And
answer.
Lovable Lena is in the chat saying, "Hey Rex."
Oh, hey Lena. Hey Lena. I hope you weren't too embarrassed for me.
Armadillo also saying we would be more than happy for you to be around in the Discords for more training, dude. And I agree. The First
Mm.
Words Discord is open for everyone. You don't have to be in the tournament to just hang out where in the training rooms and just get
Oh,
to know
cool.
some people, play some games, and have people watching and be like, hey, you could do this and that. People are very welcome to help you out. There's going to be somebody that's going to try to pick up and be like, hey, you could do this and that, or answer your questions if you have any. So if you're
Oh, that's
interested in just
awesome.
getting into more competitive take and hold, I'm extending this out to everybody watching. Once again, like I did during my run just a little bit ago, join the Discord, follow us on Twitter, just try to get in touch, and you'll be able to just get in and figure out what taking hold is all about. Really, there's so much to learn and so much to do, and it's an
And to be fair,
absolute fun time.
to jump off the back of that, I agree. Like the last few days I've spent in the training rooms in the First to West Discord have been really good. People they pop in and out and they give you advice and they help out, and it's been a massive help to me. I definitely want to spend the next however long getting better and then come back again in the next tournament for sure. It's been excellent fun. The community is awesome.
Yeah, and if you hear any of us commentators, for example, doing a run like this where somebody is new, lose their marbles like I did, or earlier Baldric, where Baldric was sitting at the edge of the seat. It's just because we're with the runner here, and we really want them to succeed. And when I'm on my beast, please just press the button. It's usually just wanting to grab the controller for them, so they get on the right path and they get to fix it and get to finish. So we're not going against any runners here. Don't get the wrong impression. We're just so passionate. We're just trying to
No, of
see
course not.
everyone.
It all comes from a good place. I get that.
Yeah, I'm a very emotional person when it comes to things that I see going really, really wrong that could be fixed. And we can't
When you have the solution.
undeafen the runner, but I kind of want so bad sometimes because it's like
I'm sure you had many a
such a
time
relief.
during my run for that.
Actually, no. There were 2 times only where I
Mm.
really wanted to
That's
like,
good.
okay, let me yell, do that, and that was with the magazines where you had the magazine
Yeah.
piled up there and you weren't sure what's going on. It's just like take the Scar magazine, fill it up, and put it back. And then the other time was when you put the shotgun shells in, you didn't spawn lock them, and then you just pull them out
Mm.
again. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Your
yeah, there was a couple
children.
times. Yeah, when I forgot
Pick
to
up your
unlock, that was
children.
awkward. We got plenty of children. We still have some children.
Yeah, they made it back safe and sound for the time being, and I'm glad that they did instead of just ending up empty in the hold. I think that would have broken my heart tenfold.
Oh well, I'm glad I could. I'm glad I could help with that.
Yep. In terms of training, Armadillo, who's another member of our staff who's watching, has said that
Mm.
if it helps inspire people, I could never complete a take and hold run without 100,000 health. 2 weeks of training, a couple of runs a day, and I was climbing in the tournament. 4 weeks of training, and I was doing 1-hits. You can do it.
Yeah, same here. My first tournament, before the tournament came around, I didn't know there was a competitive scene. It took me 2 weeks to even finish the take and hold. You know how I finished it?
Go on.
In the green room, the top plateau, I laid down on the
Oh,
floor and just let the sausage run around aimlessly while just laying on the floor and like avoiding them.
it's a good
That's how I
strategy
beat
to
it.
be fair.
I had to cheese it, but then the tournament came around and suddenly, well, here we are. It's just
Yeah. No, I get that. It's just, yeah, it's just practice, like you say. I think everyone starts a certain way. You see loads of people out there who I think even Jedi had a bit of a rough first go, like in the tournament as well. And now look at him.
mm,
It's just practice, getting used to it, isn't it? Especially
It
this
is.
game, the physics of it. It feels so different to a lot of other games. You really have to get that feel for this specifically.
take and hold, or well, H3VR as a whole is the
Mm.
similar to a path of mastering an art where the satisfaction comes with being punched in the face repeatedly and overcoming the person or the thing punching you in the face repeatedly after weeks of trying. It's that moment where it clicked and you're over the
Yeah,
hill is where you get the fluidity and you're just like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the
yeah.
moment.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm almost at that point. We've still got a bit to go, but we're clicking at certain points, and I think
Mm.
we'll get there.
Every
By
audible
the
click,
next tournament, we'll be ready.
See you next
every
time then.
audible click that is
Fantastic.
not a dry firing gun is a good click. All right.
True that.
Right, and with that, we have no further questions from the chat.
Awesome. Cool.
So thank you very much for the run, Rex. I hope you've had
No,
fun.
thank you for having me in the tournament. Yeah, it's been great. Thanks for having me, and anyone who did pop in while I was training, or the person that coached me a bit more. Thanks, I appreciate all the help, and I'll be back next time, and I'll have a comparison to see how much better I do.
Oh, you'll
Fantastic.
come back stronger. I'm sure
I,
of it.
I
Oh
know you like
yeah,
your, I know you like your comparison videos.
yeah, I do. I do.
Thank you for being a good sport.
No,
Thank you.
guys, thanks for having me and putting on this whole thing. I appreciate it, and I'm sure everyone else does. I'd advise anyone who's watching that isn't in the tournament to enter the next one or just become part of the community. It's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next
Great.
one. All right, guys. Well, thanks very
Okay.
much for having me.
Cheerio and have a good
All
evening.
right. All right, you guys do. See you later.
See you around. And everyone in the chat, thank you
Bye.
very much for watching. Our next stream, which is going to be coming up at some point.
At some point, let me
Um,
enlighten you about
it,
that, Baldric. The
it'll be
next
Echo
stream is
Horus,
going to come up in
about 13
Echo
hours.
Horus. Yeah, time delta minus. I gotta do math. Oh
Yeah,
no!
check it out in the stream schedule channel on the Discord.
Damn, you're so fast at math. It is 13 hours. Wow.
I've got help. As I said, it's in the streaming schedule channel on the Discord if you want to know when we're streaming next. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I certainly enjoyed that run. I hope you did
very
too.
much did.
And we shall see you next time.
Bye, everyone.